What's up guys, welcome back. It's been a long time since I made a video last time. I think it's been about 5 weeks to be exact. Just to give you guys a quick update, I've been gone in Asia for work, traveling, doing a lot of business meetings, and time flies really fast. Next thing I know, it's already the end of November. I believe I started traveling around mid-October, and now it's November 28th. But anyway, I'm glad that I'm back, and thank you guys for subscribing. Over the past month, I have gained a lot of new subscribers, and I thank you guys for that. I got also a bunch of new comments, and I've been trying to keep up with all the comments that you guys have been posting. Also, for any of new viewers here, if you hit that, see this button right here on the side, I believe right there, you can subscribe to the channel and hit like if you like this video as well. Since I left on my travels, I've always wanted to make this video because in October, there was leaked online photos of the next generation Ram 1500. I don't know if you guys have seen the new Ram 1500 online. There are various sites showing the leaked images online of what the next gen, I believe the 2019 Ram 1500 is what it looks like. If you guys have not seen it yet, here's a quick shot of what it looks like right here. Exciting! So, exciting! Wow! Alright, no, but seriously though, it really is exciting to see that, you know, Chrysler is thinking ahead, or I guess it's called Fiat Chrysler now, is thinking ahead and deciding to build the next gen Ram 1500 series. The current gen Ram 1500 has been out now and being sold for quite a long time, and it is about time for it to go through its restyling phase. I mean, obviously we've seen Ford release their new F-150s with their all aluminum body, their squarish looking boxy fronts. Chevy has updated their trucks on the Silverados. They added a new facelift to the truck. I believe they call it the All-Star Series, I'm not too sure. And Toyota, I believe, is redesigning their Tundra for next year. So it's a good sign that Fiat Chrysler is, for the sake of it, we're just gonna call them Chrysler, is thinking ahead for the 2019 Ram 1500 series. I am super stoked. It kinda looks a little different from what I expected it to be, but nevertheless, I am not disappointed. But let's jump straight into the meat of this video. Based on MotorAuthority.com, I believe is what it's called, they're saying that the chassis code, or the code name for this new generation Ram, is called the DT. Now the DT, what could it mean? I have no idea. The Dodge truck. But it's no longer called Dodge, it's called Ram, so I don't know why it's DT. Now, based on trends on how cars are released with concepts and then debuts and such as that, I believe this truck will be released in the January auto shows, probably Detroit, Chicago, you know, all around the world that has a truck market. They'll probably start debuting this truck next year, early next year, for the auto industry to get a sneak peek at what's coming ahead for fall. So that, because these are 2019 models, so these models should be for sale around fall of 2018. Now, there are a ton of rumors floating online saying that, you know, it's gonna have this new motor, or it's gonna have a new transmission, but I highly doubt it. Most manufacturers like to save costs, and the EcoDiesel isn't really that old yet. I believe they released the EcoDiesel in 2014, and they had slight improvements over the years. There was a brief moment this year where they could not sell the EcoDiesel, and we can make a video. I'll make a video on that another day later, because that's a whole different topic. But I believe they're gonna improve the EcoDiesel for the next gen 2015, for the next gen 2019 Ram 1500s. It's probably gonna be more efficient, probably have more torque, a little bit more horsepower, probably tow a little bit better. Probably still gonna have the Pentastar engine, the V8 Hemi options, and who knows, they might even throw another engine option in there as well. It's probably gonna retain the 8-speed automatic transmission. Now, in terms of trim levels, now most of the previous Ram generations have kept true to the name of like SLT, Tradesman, and I might be skipping a few here. You got the Laramie, you got the Laramie Longhorn, Laramie Longhorn Limited. So I believe they're gonna keep retaining those, you know, those trim levels for this truck. If I look at this truck right here, if you pay attention to the headlights, they're kind of like the halogen headlights. So I assume this is like a base model truck, or maybe like a Bighorn around there. There are also rumors floating around that the Ram 1500 will have a mega cab option. What? A mega cab option? Now, if you guys, I don't know if I ever mentioned this in the video before, but I really wanted to buy the 2500, you know, the Cummins diesel engine Ram 2500 because of the mega cab option that it comes with. I wanted the mega cab long bed, you know, with the Cummins motor, and I wanted at least the Laramie trim level. Now that's a big truck, that's a lot of truck, but it tows a lot. It can handle way more than what I need, but it's just too much truck. The gas mileage is not worth it for me, because I use this truck mostly as a daily driver and occasional, you know, haul some stuff around, such as my race cars, anything like that. But the fact that they might even toy with the idea, and I know these are rumors, but if it's true, if they really do make a mega cab option for the 1500, this is gonna create huge buzz in the truck market, period. I don't care what kind of truck you like, everybody thinks the mega cab is cool. And if you don't think this is cool, then I just don't know. I don't know you. But if you add the mega cab option, that means the rear seats can recline, or you can put stuff behind the rear seats in the 1500. And I don't think that's a bad option. I know it probably adds some weight. And again, with more rumors floating around the internet, they say they're gonna add and replace some of the steel parts with aluminum, kind of like how Ford did with the F-150, but not in the case of the Ram, where not the whole truck will be aluminum. I mean, I don't know if that'd be a good or bad thing, because there are pros and cons. But to trade off some weight savings, because if they do add that mega cab option, it makes sense logically that you'd want to lighten the weight so it's not too overly heavy. So let's try to get to the interior real quick. So if you look at the interior, the first thing that you notice is that massive screen. Now, the current gen Rams, if you go from the Bighorn Edition up, I believe they all come with a 8-inch LCD screen inside the interior. And you got your Uconnect system and you got your whole media system all built into it. This one looks a little different. Now notice the edges, right, on that screen. It's kind of, the screen's kind of sticking out rather than being sunken inside like the current generation Rams are. I like the look of it. I don't know if that's gonna be the final rendition of the LCD and screen interior. I don't know what differences they're gonna have. It's probably gonna be the same systems. They're probably gonna have CarPlay. They announced that 2017, late 2017 models and up will have CarPlay accessibility. That's one thing that's different. The little cup holder on top, not a cup, little cubby on top where I usually put pennies right above the screen, a little dip. I usually put pennies in there, but that little holder area looks like it's been expanded a little bit, like it's got more depth and it's got more width. The steering column area looks basically the same, a little bit more smooth shaped dash. But let's look at the exterior now. So the exterior, you're gonna definitely notice some major changes. Now, what I like about this truck is it retains basically the same shape of the Ram 1500 as it has been for this current gen into this new gen. If you look at the hood though, the hood has got this little indented scoop all the way down, or indented line, body line. It kind of gives it a very aggressive feel to it. And the headlights and the grille and the mouth inlets are like very Dodge Charger-esque, right? Very Dodge Charger-esque. Except for the grille and the mouthpiece are kind of swapped, where the mouthpiece is very slim and narrow, but the grille is very big and large. As I mentioned, the headlights. If you look at the headlights, if I zoom in on the headlights right here, or if you just get a bigger picture, it looks really aggressive. Like I said, it's a more aggressive look of the Dodge Charger headlights. It has an extra little squarish little diamond shape, or not diamond, squarish little shape in there. Almost looks like kind of like a jewel eye. That's actually a good name for it, jewel eyes, right? It's got a jewel eye look, but if you look closely, it's a halogen bulb headlight. Now obviously, depending on the trim level that it comes with, it's probably gonna have a projector option or a halogen option. And maybe this time they might even put an LED option inside. Now, my hope, and I hope Chrysler is listening to me, and if they're not, it's totally fine, or an aftermarket builder is out there listening to me, that they'd make the headlights like a diamond jewel projector LED type. If you guys don't know what I mean, this is what I mean. Like the Lexus RCF, if you ever see the RCF models, they have that really cool 3 diamond headlight look in there. And I think that would look really, really cool if it was inside the next gen Ram 1500. Well guys, that's about it. That's all I have for you guys today on the next gen Ram 1500. If you guys have any more info, post the links down below. Let's share content, keep us all updated on the same page. What would you guys do if the next gen Ram came out? Would you guys buy it? For your current Ram 1500 owners, would you sell your Ram? Would you trade in your Ram? Would you get the new one? Me personally, if I had money falling from the sky, I would totally trade mine in and get another one, because it just looks cool. It looks really cool. I do like the look of the current gen Ram though, and especially the one I have, just because the look is very classic and timeless. There are some cars out there that no matter how old they look, they just look good. You know, one of the cars that I think will always look good is probably the E-Class Mercedes from like 2002. For some reason, that car doesn't seem to age. It ages well, actually. And of course, this might be biased, but my Nissan 240SX, the S14, the late model facelift front end as well. That car, no matter how old it gets as well, to me it looks very sleek, very modern, and the style will never go out unless people decide to like some weird looking things or flying cars take over where we don't even need headlights anymore. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, so post a comment below, tell me what you guys think about the new truck. Do you like it? Do you hate it? What do you wish came with it? Maybe it has a next level air suspension option as well, where it can actually like go all the way down and all the way up. If you guys like this video, please press like. If you guys want to see more content coming out, I usually make videos every single week. The only times when I don't make it every single week is, like I said, if my work life gets really, really busy, I travel a lot all around the world, then it kind of becomes a difficult period for me to make videos. But I always have videos that I want to make and share with you guys. So subscribe if you guys haven't, comment below. I always respond to every comment that I can get to. If you're asking me a question, if you're not, then I guess there's no need for me to respond. But I mean, talk to me about anything. What do you think Ford's gonna do next? Actually, I kind of do know what Ford's gonna do next, and maybe I'll make a video on that next time. But other than that, yeah, I mean, is this a threat to Chevy? Is this a threat to Ford? Or I mean, what is Toyota gonna do with their Tundras? I mean, who knows? But until then, guys, I'll see you guys next time, and peace.